All right, here we go. State of play, Final Fantasy XVI. 25 minutes of new stuff. I'm the warrior of hype. Final Fan TV.
Hello,
There's Yoshi
everyone.
P.
This is Naoki Yoshida,
How you
producer
doing?
of Final Fantasy XVI.
I'm so excited right now. I'm
Today,
so
here to talk a little
hyped
bit
for
about the
this.
story, world, and combat system of Final Fantasy XVI.
I was a little
as well
nervous,
as reveal
not
all
gonna
new
lie,
information
that
regarding
maybe
the
they
game's
might
wide variety
show
of
too
RPG
much.
elements and support systems.
So hopefully they
We'll be
don't.
talking you through everything while using never-before-seen gameplay footage.
Hopefully
running
they
on
don't.
the PlayStation
Never
5.
before
I
seen
hope you'll
gameplay
stay with us
footage.
until the end of the show and enjoy everything.
What do you
we
got
have
at the
in
end of the
store
show
for
for me there, Yoshi
you.
P?
With that, let's get started.
Let's.
You all know the target.
Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
The dominant. Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Wyvern?
Yes, Sergeant.
Okay. So is he undercover as Wyvern? Is this
focus, Wyvern?
Wyvern? Do people not know that this is Clive Rosfeld? Is he trying to disguise himself as a bearer
Allow
because
me
he
to
has the
welcome
mark?
you to the world of Final Fantasy XVI. Final Fantasy XVI is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied
We got
franchise.
some
with
aerial
35 years of
enemies
history.
there.
Yet while this is the 16th
Some
mainline
goblins.
title in the series,
Classic
there's
Final
absolutely no
Fantasy to
need
fight
avoid
goblins in
any
the beginning of the
previous
game.
games before jumping in.
Yeah, that's right. You don't need to
With
play
the
any of the
fusion
previous.
real-time action
Playing as
RPG
Joshua?
features, Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as
And
the
he's
first
he's
true
tired
action
out. He
RPG
used
in
his
the
magic
series.
spell and he got tired out. That's because isn't he like
Using the
battling
power
a
of
sickness
the
or something?
PlayStation 5 to its fullest, the game delivers an expansive, thrilling gameplay experience which we liken to a high-speed roller coaster ride.
Where are they fighting at? You know, Ifrit and Phoenix there? It's insane. Yeah, we've seen that, baby. Now again, I'm catching this on a rerun right now because I wasn't able to watch it live. So this is all new to me, baby. Okay, yeah, we've seen. Okay, so it's showing us a little bit more of things we've already seen. So we're not in spoiler territory. That scene right there. This scene is not only a epic Final Fantasy moment, but also just in general, in gaming in general, it is one of the most epic scenes. Look at the map. I love maps.
The protagonist of our story is Clive
You know
Rosfeld,
that I love
and
maps.
his journey takes place in the
Ooh.
realm of Valisthea.
That's a new artwork, right?
We follow the epic tale of Clive, Shield of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
You know I
as
love
it
my maps.
unfolds across
Gonna be
three
taking a look
distinct
at that.
periods in our hero's life: his teens, 20s, and 30s.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, okay. So he's gonna be Wyvern in the
story
beginning of the
begins
game.
with Clive in his 20s.
Okay.
A fully playable flashback will allow you to experience the pivotal events that shaped his past and present.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be a flashback when Clive is a teenager. You
And
start
thus
off
does
as
the
Wyvern.
curtain
That's
open
that's
on
my
this newest Final Fantasy
prediction.
adventure.
Start off as Wyvern in the icon versus icon, but from the ground level. Shiva versus Titan from the ground level. That's gonna be insane to witness. Ooh. There it is. From the Awakening trailer, we've seen this. This is so. What an epic way to start the game. You start off as Wyvern. witnessing an icon versus icon battle. You get the flashback, and at the end of that flashback, you're gonna see this: the Ifrit versus Phoenix thing. Here we go. The tragedy, the great tragedy that ends the Rosfeld line.
Is driven via
There's
a
the
world
map.
with locations being added and updated as players progress through the main narrative.
Yep. So it's starting off in the Sambrek
The world
area.
map can be opened at any
And
time, allowing players access
Okay.
to all manner of locations.
So you start up
across
north.
Hemisphere.
North of Storm.
Here,
Oh,
players
these
will meet new
locations.
friends, encounter formidable foes, and uncover great and wondrous mysteries.
Oh! Did they just... Exploring the open areas are going to lead to, you know, like what we talked about in last week's video, or earlier this week. Exploring those large open areas, you will uncover great mysteries, and it looked like there was a cave behind them. I'm going to have to break this video down more, but that... It does look like there might be some things, you know, if you explore every nook and cranny. Look at the freaking, you know, drift mechanic with a chocobo. And an item in the middle of that path there. Oh, I love that oasis, dude. Oh my... I know that is probably just a stage set piece, but the destruction looks super good. If that thing takes off and starts to fly, but... Are we...
Next, I'd like to talk about
Are we
the
gonna get
combat of Final Fantasy XVI.
freaking Assassin's Creed Black Flag ship battles in this game? What is
Take
that?
place in real time and are not turn-based. As Clive progresses through the story, he will learn a wide array of exciting abilities from the icons that he encounters. Now,
A
let's
footpad
take a
is the
moment
name
to
of-
admire
footpad.
Clive in action.
This is the name of the enemy. Oh my god, Odin just looks insane. Insanely quick. Ooh, froze the enemy there. What's that? He's Clive, like, did he have like one wing, or is that two wings that were sprouting? Looking great. Wind Elemental. This game was so good. It just looks stylish. It looks fun. Fun to do. Collateral Ice. It's interesting in certain scenarios how he has more icons, and then he has less icons, like, but the level is the same. Like, he has Odin right now at level 24. I'm not sure if they're trying to do some trickery here, maybe, like, to kind of throw you off on what you're going to get, but, like, right now at level 23, he has Bahamut's ability. It just doesn't seem to align with what we've seen so far, but maybe it's just like some trickery there.
The abilities that Clive wields have unique characteristics depending on the icon they are derived from. Players can use ability points collected by defeating enemies to unlock more abilities or upgrade existing ones.
Okay. Okay. Going through, you got Garuda's
which
got
iconic ability to unlock or upgrade? No problem. You can let the game choose for you.
Just hold down the L stick, it looks like, and then it recommends the abilities for you. You can reset all
Final Fantasy
abilities. That's
XVI
cool.
Includes a range of timely
I think we kind of knew that if you want to just
support
play
to
around.
those players who may not be so skilled at action
I know
games,
this.
bringing them a truly enjoyable experience.
I know this might be the
Players
first
are
time that people
encouraged to
are
equip
watching
Clive with
this.
different
Like maybe like
combinations
you're a
of
PlayStation
accessories
player and you
until
haven't
they
been
find the one
following,
that perfectly
so they
matches
have
their
to kind of
playstyle.
keep beating this into people's heads. But maybe this is the first time people are hearing it. But the ring, the accessories that help. Yeah, it's like man, they're talking about this every time. It's cool.
This combination
for
allows
people
players
who
to
just,
unleash
you know,
a
not
wide
really
array
cool with
of
the action
different
games. They
techniques
just
just
really
by
want you to
pressing
know
a
that
single
you can
attack,
play this game.
as well as shifting into a window of slow motion whenever Clive is about to be hit by an attack.
But they
giving them a
really
little extra
they're
time to
really
hit R1
talking about
and
this a
evade.
lot.
Alternatively, players could equip an accessory that fully automates evasion. As I said before, I really encourage everyone to discover the combination.
I
that
still don't know
works
how I
best
feel
for them.
about all of it. About these rings of the accessibility. The timely rings.
And for those
That's
who
a-
want to
that's the,
concentrate on the story,
that's
don't
the start
forget to
screen.
choose story focus mode
New
before
game.
starting a new game.
Okay, this is where I'm getting confused.
In this mode, timely accessories are automatically equipped from the start, allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience without having to worry too much with the action.
Okay. It just kind of confuses me there, because it's like, I thought there wasn't modes. I guess I'm getting confused, but it looks like there is modes, and then if you choose action focus mode, it just automatically equips you with them.
And allies.
But if you choose, or I'm sorry, if you choose action focus mode, do those rings not exist until you change modes? Like, do you have to change the mode to unlock the accessories, or are they always there for you?
Sidolphus,
How do you survive
who
without
becomes
that?
a mentor to Clive. Jill, a friend from Clive's youth.
It really is.
Such encounters and reunions
Okay,
will
a
set
friend,
Clive on
huh?
a path of great personal growth.
It is. It is.
Clive.
Nice
Some
little
of
hug
these
there, man. I'm
companions
just
will
sorry.
even accompany Clive on his adventures, fighting alongside him
Yep.
and finding
The
lots to
party
talk about
members,
along
the
way.
companions, man.
That said, players will only
This
need
is
to
Final
focus
Fantasy
on
to me.
controlling Clive.
You know,
Party members are fully AI driven, providing support.
that's
for the
Final
hero
Fantasy,
and
man.
constantly
I know that a lot of people had
responding to his actions.
issues with, like, oh man, where's the party? I'm just playing as Clive, but it does look like they said, personal growth and like these people that he meets along the way. And they fight alongside you, even though, like, I do have some concerns, I think, maybe about, like, how much they participate, but right there, they're showing us a whole lot more. Is that a team-up with all three of them? Are they, like, reacting to Clive? I must have missed something. Did Jill, like, activate Shiva
And we cannot forget Torgal.
in the middle of a battle, or is that a staged event? I might have missed that. I'm so
A
excited.
smart, strong,
They,
and
they were on the
fiercely
boat,
loyal
but that
hound.
also looked like a
Torgal is
cutscene.
always by Clive's side and willing to stand by and
So I don't know if you're
face
actually
whatever
sailing that
fate
boat.
may befall them.
But where are they going?
Of his
You
own
know?
accord, but players can also give him direct commands.
Okay. So far, I've only seen Sick, Ravage, and
Just
Heal.
don't
I don't
forget
know if he
to
can
give
learn new
this
abilities or
boy
not, but
some
that's what.
treats every now and then.
Or if you can level them up, maybe they'll talk about that. I haven't.
Get her upstairs.
Goats. Okay, so that's goats.
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it.
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be my solo.
This is the first time
After
I feel like.
progressing somewhat through the game, Clive
Hold
will
on.
gain access to Sid's hideaway.
This is the first time if you like. I don't know if this is the first time, but it really does feel like we're getting that quiet moment, other than the
Here in
Paxies
hideaway,
panel.
Clive
But
will
like
find
you're getting
a
that
shop
interaction
where you
with
can purchase
a
new
whole lot of new
weapons,
characters right
armor,
now.
and consumables such as
We got
potions.
names for them at least. For goats.
Blackthorn,
And the way that he
highly
was
skilled
talking,
blacksmith,
it really
works
does
the
feel like they're
hideaway's
bringing in
forge,
those
bringing
personalities that,
materials
you
to
know,
craft
Final
new
Fantasy
gear or
fans come to
upgrade
know.
existing items.
It's not all
After
bleak
upgrading your
and
equipment
dark
or
like
unlocking
a
new
lot of the
abilities,
comments were
try
kind of
accessing
that
the
we've been
Erectus
getting.
Stone.
A lot of the comments that we've been getting of like, oh, this game's too dark, that, you know, it's always so
Here,
serious,
players
but
can enter a virtual training
Goats
area
in
outside
himself
the
is like kind of a
bounds time
character,
and
right? A
space,
character.
where they are
Where he's
free
just
to
like,
refine and practice
oh,
combos of
all
their
of
very
it?
own. Once you're confident in your skills, try your hand at arcade mode and see how your scores stack up against players from around the
Oh,
world.
I like how it's got the combo list on the left. and then on the right you can actually see the button input.
Hideaway is
That's
home to
pretty
a lot
cool
of
for
other
especially like
features
for
as well.
streaming. Speak with Dijara.
Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here,
Mm-hmm.
but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
Oh, we're getting a. That was the Holy Empire of Sambrek. This is the province of Imperial province of Rosaria. Oh, the Holy Empire of Sambrek. Are we?
All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
It looked pretty intricate, right? Like not just really linear. Like you can.
When did he
Mid.
get back?
Mid. Oh, there's a hunt board with Moogle. Otto's counter is now open. Is Otto the Moogle? Is that the name?
Wasn't expecting you back so soon.
What? Renown 60. What is
Visit
this
the
all
hunt
about?
board to gain information on elite marks.
What was that all
Fearsome
about?
foes lurking about the realm in desperate need of slaying. The Moogle will be your guide.
Naraman or Evil Eye or whatever they're gonna call him in this game. 3 reads going to the Naraman. Nice. I'm glad to see these things back. That's cool. Oh, look at all that
There's also
Valisthean
Oarsman
language there.
Harpocrates, who will unlock Valisthea's
Hey!
secrets as Clive recounts tales of his adventures.
I have quite the find for you today.
Why does that get me so hyped? Why? I know what, dude. That
Here for
classic.
another of my lectures.
That was
Vivian
classic.
Ninetails,
What is it that
a
you wish
scholar
to
and
learn?
strategist who will be
Here's the
more
latest
than happy to
information I have.
explain to Clive the current state of the realm.
There's too
and
much
provide
going on.
Information on key players.
Oh my god.
There are all kinds of interactions and features in the Hideaway to help players get even more enjoyment out of their time with Final Fantasy XVI.
Ever change?
I think I'm seeing too much on that one. Well, the only thing I saw was former Duchess, and that, like, talking about, it was a picture. Oh my god! Look at that! What?
On his travels, Clive will encounter a wide array of fearsome.
Oh, here we go.
foes.
I wonder if we're gonna see status ailments. This is something that we've been talking about. I mean, we've got a Marlboro here. Oh, I guess we're not gonna see. Night of the Blinding Dawn. Ooh, that's a new one. A Fafnir? Midnight Raven. Oh, watch out, Clive. This reminds me of Lord of the Rings. that enemy. Oh my god. Did Clive just get freaking pile driver?
He will, of course, clash with the dominants who wield the power of the icons.
It's so crazy. I'm just like looking at so much going on the screen right now. Ooh. Oh, look at the AoEs. The area of effect attacks, man. You can see that Final Fantasy XIV blood in there, in this game. Oh my god.
Colossal beasts who hold the surrounding lands under their sway.
Why does this look so good? Why does it look so good?
Mysterious constructs of the fallen. A civilization shrouded in
Control
mystery.
node. Going up an elevator. It's going up an elevator. Classic like video game thing where you go up an elevator, fight waves of enemies. That's the liquid flame is Ifrit, and it looks like Ifrit with wings. Is that Ramu in the background? That's the crystal. That was... Okay, this is Barnabas. I'm seeing things, man. There's so much to break down. There's so much.
Cannot forget the icons themselves. Experience unparalleled real-time action combat as Clive takes command of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limits. The shining point of Final Fantasy XVI, however,
shatters his very limits. I heard that. Oh god, a limit shatter instead of a limit break. Where is this, dude? This is giant spires. Are these fallen? This is what... Those are fallen spires.
Confrontations
are they in
real time, allowing players to control their very own icon with their own hands.
Okay, yeah. It looked like they were in the maybe like they were all the way up in the stratosphere where the fallen spires are. Maybe that was the sky civilization. Get a kind of a glimpse at that.
And every showdown is unique, right down to gameplay. Players will experience everything from a 3D scrolling shooter to a heavyweight wrestling match.
I think I got tears in my eyes.
The entire battlefield. These massive scale boss battles are entirely seamless, and I can promise you heart-stopping, controller-gripping.
Still don't know where the heck that is.
I can't wait for you to get your hands on the game for yourself.
Nice trick.
What are we gonna see him turn into Titan Lost?
But if you can do it, then so could I.
You've learned Brimstone. Why is Phoenix fighting Bahamut? What? Does Clive summon Phoenix as well as Ifrit? I like this Panzer Dragoon whenever you're Phoenix, but why are you Phoenix right now? That's not Joshua, is it? Is Josh? Because this is this is what they were fighting on. This is what they were fighting on earlier. I'm so confused, but I'm so loving it right now. The Phoenix versus Bahamut aerial combat. Got some Typhon. This is amazing. I don't want to know more. I don't want to know more, but I do want to know more, you know? Oh my god. It just gets better and better. It gets better and better every time. This is one of the most epic scenes in Final Fantasy and video games. Like, if you're watching this and you're not a Final Fantasy fan, say you're just a PlayStation fan, are you not entertained? It's like they took the Final Fantasy 15 fight against Titan and turned it up to 11. It didn't seem like he pressed the square button there. But he's fine. Hey, okay, stop. I'm spent. Thank you very much. Just split him in half?
So everyone, what did you think? Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Final Fantasy XVI will be available worldwide June 22nd. And there's still plenty that we've left to reveal. Battle content,
What else do
side
you want to give me?
in-game content, and more.
Side content,
I hope to
in-game
reveal
content?
more on these aspects
I
of
don't
the game
want.
in the near future.
Don't give me
Also,
any more.
I'm truly excited to finally be able to reveal
I don't want
Final
any more
Fantasy
until the
XVI's
game.
main theme was written and performed
Final Fantasy
by one of
14's main
Japan's
theme in the
greatest
text there.
recording artists, Kenshi Yonezu. We've still got a lot more in store for you in the coming weeks, and I hope you'll all pre-order
Oh, okay,
the
so
game and
the
join
main
us
theme,
with
I
us
have no
on
idea who
release
that
day.
is, but
This has been Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI.
interesting.
See you again soon.
Do we get to hear it? Do we get to hear it though? Okay. Guess not. Well, guess we'll hear it later, maybe at the next info drop. But wow, that was incredible. That was amazing. Probably this is what they needed to show. This is all they needed to show. I think if you haven't been, you know, interested in Final Fantasy 16 and, you know, you're just a PlayStation gamer, like I was trying to say, like, but and you're just a PlayStation gamer, and this, you're watching a state of play, you have to be excited about this. You have to be excited. Like, I wish I could just, I guess I can go to one of the comment threads on and do that to myself, but I guess I could go to one of the comment threads that Sony PlayStation posts about the state of play and just read the comments. I'm genuinely curious. Like, if you're not a Final Fantasy fan, or if you were a Final Fantasy fan at one point and then you fell off with the series, this is it. This is it, man. This looks like Game of the Year to me. There's no way. I mean, like, yeah, not only are we seeing flashy, stylish combat, like that looks extremely fun to play. Not only are we seeing that, but I still get to play as Joshua. But not only are we seeing flashy combat, you know, and that looks extremely fun, but like you got the depth of unlocking abilities and playing it your way, mastering iconic abilities, and then, you know, like you got that depth, right? But then the combat evolves into just something that is just over the top, icon versus icon. Like, each of those battles feel unique, they're saying. Like, we saw the Phoenix versus Bahamut was literally like a rail shooter, like Panzer Dragoon, or like Star Fox, or and, you know, and then I also translated over into the Phoenix versus Ifrit, which I'm still just mind blown right now why Phoenix was fighting Bahamut. I'm going to look at this video in depth and really do a breakdown for you guys. But I'm just really excited for it. I didn't get to catch it live, so I got to kind of come back and God, man, I tried to stay off of Twitter, but I got to see a couple people saying that it was incredible, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta go watch this right now. I finally had an opportunity to sit in here and do it, man. It just, oh my God. So sorry I couldn't do this live and you guys get to and talk to you directly. Man, I wish I could do that. Hopefully I can do it next time. But man, because I want to share this hype with you, so please comment, and even if you just want to say your hype too, let me know. I almost don't want to know, you know? I almost don't want to know anymore, but they're trying to give me more. They're going to give me side content and in-game content next month, I'm assuming. Next month, because it could be the, but I don't know why they would do it at the PlayStation Showcase. Like, they can't really... I think the PlayStation Showcase is going to give us the final launch trailer, which makes a whole lot of sense because it's the, you know, it would be about 2 weeks or more, depending on whenever PlayStation does their thing. They'll give us a final launch trailer. And man, you know, so that is on the docket, you know what I mean? Like, it's not official, but it's on the docket if you're, you know, if you're familiar with it. And that means we're going to get another trailer, and plus this PAX East, plus this one, plus whatever they're saying next week. It's just so good. I mean, like, look, I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous to break this video down. I'm excited about it, but I'm nervous, right? Because they feel like they're giving us more than you know, like, because it was at some point in here when they were talking about the characters. Like, you can talk to finally got to introduce the bard to us and what the bard does. They were talking about the characters, and all I saw was a brief glimpse. Here it is. See, I almost don't want to even break this down. Like, I almost don't even want to pause it in case if you're like, I won't do it. I won't do it. In case if you're like, you don't want to know. Maybe I will, but listen, that scene I saw, saw the former Duchess of Rosaria, and I'm like, why does it say former Duchess of Rosaria? How come she didn't die in the tragedy? I don't want to spoil anything, you know what I mean? But I feel like they're giving a lot of information there, and they kind of go through a lot of the characters. Man, wow. But yeah, Harpocrates comes in with these tomes. Oh man, the lore. How are you not entertained? So anyways, I will be breaking this down. Might skip that section. I don't know. Maybe I'll save it for the end of the video that I'm going to make, and then I'll be like, hey, heads up. We're getting into maybe spoilers. So anyways, thanks so much for watching this. Again, let me know if you're hype. I know you're hype, but let me know how hype you are. Yeah, okay. The more exclamation points you put afterwards, exclamation marks you put after the word hype, is how hype you are. So let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Bye-bye then.